Greetings, bats and ghouls. Draco Magnius here, your host of horrors, for it's time for October, month of madness and horror. Well, I mean, technically it's like a month away, but, I need to get this poll up so you guys can vote for what game I'll be playing this year. Yes, it's September, around halfway through the month, and I decided now would be a good time to post the video on you guys voting what game I'll be doing this October. As per usual, since we're currently, technically speaking, in a Let's Play, we're going to put that one on hold while we do a horror game for the month of October. Now, this year I'm thinking maybe I'll splice in a little bit of the main Let's Play along with the horror Let's Play, but I still have to decide if that's something I want to pursue. Currently, we're still in hiatus. I still have lots of videos to edit. I currently got episode 18 sorted, so I just have to edit a bunch of other ones. But it's the weekend, so I can work on that. But without further ado, let's go into our first new game for this poll.
And here's patient number 3. See, Margaret, from the way his hands are trembling, the subject's brain is still functioning, in spite of the post-traumatic. Sometimes regains consciousness in short bouts like this. And sinks back into sleep.
Hey, you! Stop right there! Come on, come back here!
What do we recommend in this kind of situation, Margaret? Need a portrait doll. Yeah, you're making progress, Margaret. But you must keep studying. Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, can you hear me?
The Mason!
Everything is fine, Mr. Pierce.
Wait, what the hell am I doing here?
It was just a nightmare.
I was there!
Mr. Pierce, don't
Have
move.
to get back
You
there.
have to rest.
No, but the dreams, they were real!
Only time can heal
I
your
have
affliction.
to...
That's right, this year we're going to be delving deeper into the madness side of October, month of madness and horror, with Call of Cthulhu. For the PS4, obviously, the more modern one. I have the box here so I can read the back of it, but I'm really excited to dive into this game if it gets selected, because I've avoided any possible spoilers. And I've been holding on to this game for a while, but I wanted to do a Let's Play of it more than anything else, so I have been patient, biding my time, waiting for just such a moment. Without further ado, I'm going to read the back of the box here, and then we'll move on to the trailer for the next game. Walk the Path of Madness. 1924. Private Investigator Pierce is sent to look into the tragic death of the Hawkins family on the isolated Fumble! On the isolated Darkwater Island, plunge into a world of creeping madness and shrouded old gods within Lovecraft's iconic universe. Your mind will suffer, balancing a razor-thin edge between sanity and psychosis. Cryptic clues, shadowy figures, and pure terror bar your way as you fight to retain your sanity and solve an otherworldly mystery. But with that already done, how about we move on to the next game on the list, which I believe was one of the games that was on the poll last year.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Yes. All right.
When the wife of the best-selling writer Alan Wake disappears on their vacation, his search turns up pages from a thriller he doesn't even remember writing. A dark presence stalks the small town of Bright Falls, pushing Wake to the brink of sanity in his fight to unravel the mystery to save his love. Presented in the style of a TV series, Alan Wake features the trademark remedy storytelling and pulse-pounding action sequences. As players dive deeper and deeper into the mystery, they'll face overwhelming odds, plot twists, and cliffhangers. It's only by mastering the fight with light combat mechanic that they can stay one step ahead of the darkness that spreads across Bright Falls. With the body of an action game and the mind of a psychological thriller, Alan Wake's intense atmosphere, deep and multi-layered story, and exceptionally tense combat sequences provide players with an entertaining and original gaming experience. So yeah, that's Alan Wake. Alan Wake's a bit of an older game. I haven't played it, but I have watched someone do a Let's Play on it, which intrigued me into getting the game and maybe doing it this year. You guys will have to decide. It's a pretty good game, all things considered. I feel like it's a slight bit more action-y than it is horror, but the psychological horror tones are definitely there, and the story is written very well. Next up is Postmortem. Step into a thriller in which nothing is what it seems. After returning to the quiet streets of Paris to pursue a life of painting, Gus McPherson could not escape his true art. The former New York detective finds himself walking the beat once again, when hired by a sensuous woman to investigate the gruesome beheadings of her sister and brother-in-law. In the dark and mysterious streets of Paris, and plagued by his clairvoyant sixth sense, Gus will uncover a conspiracy written in blood, with rituals and artifacts as old as time itself. Apparently, Postmortem is a prequel to the Still Life adventure game. I have not played Still Life or Postmortem, so this will be completely blind. I should have mentioned that about Virtue's Last Reward, too. I haven't played that. That thought just occurred to me. But this section isn't about that. This game is going to be played completely blind. It says it's a prequel. I'm going to be playing it first because, I mean, after doing a little bit of research, it seems like this is the first game in the series, and that, I guess, was just mentioned later. But when I hear a prequel, I think, they went back to it after the first series, but they could have just, changed that after a while, updated the synopsis.
When I got outside again, the purple fog was spreading. I covered my nose and mouth and ran home.
There's an old story, something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. It's a fairy tale to me. They all died right in front of you.
You filthy pig! I hate you so much! Where are you hiding?
Sometimes we must purge things from this world because they should not exist.
Alright, and rounding up our list, we have Deadly Premonition Origins. Quick note before I get started in general with Deadly Premonitions Origins. The trailer I showed was for a different version of Deadly Premonitions, because there isn't actually a trailer for Deadly Premonition Origins, because they announced it alongside Deadly Premonitions 2 during the Nintendo Direct, and it wasn't really a trailer, it was more of, hey, by the way, Deadly Premonitions Origins is out on the eShop, you should probably go grab that, to prepare for Deadly Premonitions 2, isn't that something? So I couldn't use a trailer for Deadly Premonitions Origins because it just doesn't fucking exist. But that being said, yes, it's Deadly Premonitions Origins, which is on the Switch. If you do like the game, and you're thinking about getting it, I think it was like $29.99 on the eShop, so that's a pretty good deal. Anyway, moving to the actual game, I have not played the original Deadly Premonitions. I watched Halloween 4545's Let's Play of it a while back all the way through. I really enjoyed the game. It's on Switch, and this will be the first Switch game I've ever done a Let's Play of. And I'm glad it's this one, because, I watched that Let's Play, and I'm like, wow, this looks like a really fun game. I want to play it. And now I can! If you vote for it, of course. And that does it. Those are our games for 2019. The poll is up in the upper right corner, as per usual. So, go ahead and vote.